and be aba. And people are becoming increasingly enlightened, and that is the kind of enlightenment I here to build our country. Because over the years, who is almost a Ghana youth, I timid. Ghana youth way, Alaska, and you'll be out. One, I am because would you be at now ordinary class summer, won't mean come because or deliberate and bottom. And we've seen a lot of them. President Baba take foolish decisions one after the other. One within a chi, a budget so, or universities in your schools, Alaska. How dare you challenge a teacher?
No.
In a classroom environment, you can't challenge a teacher. As someone can say making sense. You can challenge. So that is the docile environment that you create here. Omudi grow up. You can challenge. You can question.
Akwala penny. You are him fear. Say akwala ni penny.
Alaska.
And such a penny default.
So you grow and become timid. Oh, ideas, but you can't express it. Obi be kofie ne ba one ne ba edi nkoma say akwara dem fa na no to panyina se miawa no na akwara be da hunyansa. As a parent, Obani 1 year, Krana engage them in a conversation because the more I have a conversation, and the BNA dream. Yes, Alaska. But Akrano and because of social media and for the no crane maybe a win.
That's right.
Sani yet here, Obakofeni are no when you quack na tabu dia to Akra na papa na John this door na obewuno na nam ni nyina gu na dua no so kwawia kowu tese ye nipa bi asenyansa ni etim Akra na ohia protein ene na se for to grow no na ye yi akokɔ nan na kasa nko a ye so owia wunwie da na ekura no na papa na John this ni diabetes door na aka na otwe na wawu no na nkokɔ no na sire ni na tabu ni bibia gu na dua no so owia kwa kowu so free se bia your friend is saying a advantage, but we are kwaku or enjoy, but you so enjoy a kwaku. That is the mentality. That's not make a win. We will fear, no, we are doing that. Can Krabi and so now have Papa no over be and so. Alaska.
Free 17, Abba 9, and never in the air confirm economy. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. And I know my dream say, time will not near my work from law. Sad time no near to Abba. I may check on my ball. Shay see region ball. Every June, July this year. I am a 4 Abba Soya Sini. Yeah, to ye akoye am economy na peja. Yeah, to ye akoye am dollar na peja. Yeah, to ye akoye am efumu yami. Yeah, to ye akoye am benro channel na so. NDC ebegu. Na say what did your margin say? What did the huna patapa? Any party assembly about the year 2024 now. The veterans say we have the ban. The veterans say we have the ban. We have the ban. Say about NPP party here about ban we. See about the platform so near the power. I'm a NDC. Esida. A quite PI at the first 2024 election. No NPP veteran ban no.
At a point, he told us openly, plain language, was say yeah, Pakunyat Naswa, MPP for Yanko Kumasi magazine, na Yanko Shishebi, and Fama Kufu, Mantiana. It tells you that what you call power. Hey, Mr. Adia, your friend to me. Say Yamia what boom. Nasa who some say. Nasa one somia. Adia be ye wono. Mr. Adia be ye wono. Mr. I don't care who becomes national chairman. I don't care who becomes flag bearer. What I care is that the MPP continues to rule in this country. Power. Yenimbre. It's the pettiness. And someone who here. and hunu. When you be so unyashi, at the MBO now was open. Never again, Mr. Chairman, is what we should resolve leaving this conference this afternoon. Never again that this thing would ever happen to the new patriotic party. Charge you. Break the eight, break the eight, break the eight. Adani slogan. Oh. Me am Jina Hedi. So far as I live, me dey mean break eight biao. To me no, me say me mfa ma wo mo ne, me mfa ma wo mo china. Me ne eight bia me break. Me twaso, me say me yadai. Catch the wound and say ya twaso ya yadai. Member break eight bia. As if there is something indeed to break. We have the power. What is left is for us to sustain the power. We have a president who now says, I would hand over to the next MPP presidential candidate as president of the Republic of Ghana.
Bishan for me sure be our basso. Moba Enkoto 101 or YouTube, Facebook, and Enkoto main channel name. Ewo honum. See what by Mr. say or like videos, no one share, no what comments. Na feel. Yeah, de Okubako. Yeah, they bro say first no Kevin Bar no the aboso. Nso me fa paper no my end say. Ti ekoye nem say Okubako. On a tray adwuma no nsem hu no nyina nkwaku ba ko na tray into aba hase a mesro say you know the deal, you know the regulation, you know your parts to play into no we ye no papa minuanom amanfo send message no mo busa say enkoto yes na Akuffo addo akoka asem bi afa Kwame Nkrumah unua calculated attempt o ma hu say Napo ekoka Kwame Nkrumah asem no omanum beye propuja omoboa Agyapa asem ni nyai kan ne enyai kanda etna omo akof Akuffo addo eheda e na obe make sa statement ne we will not waste our time on it because Kwame Nkrumah has so no found the Ghana o senyo no found the Ghana unim mio otumfo yes say mo Kwame Nkrumah no nansin so ba museum bi wa and then odi akweside wo krom hase o say nkofo ne omo ye primitive omo adwen kwachiri ono ba ya okọ omo se wan museum bi okọ ye no wan huni nana se wo se agema me prempe e photo ho museum no okọ ya o ye na ye na de ni nyina na asante o man nyina no museum no bibini ohunu ho titru eye Kwame Nkrumah. Mami say I think I have some videos, photos no has in Agyapadie. Sometimes it will higher than person me the tuso. At the mama not more shy there, but I refuse and say, do man a dorso. And your man away triso a dorso. A dorso be brave, p qua, when you I think. Send me a screenshot. I took some screenshots. It should be some screenshot. Let me have it. Any screenshots there? I don't know where, but I can get the images for you. With the moment was on the Nkoso. There are images now. I was saying just that at 12 Friday, many should be brave. Many should be brave. Inti say, Kwame Nkrumah na chichiri Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah na chichiri Ghana, masa. we are here to discuss chrono amobo a make kama mi nuanom asante fo adwuaba omo ho so na omo age omo man inti won say eslo su be ka say ye age ye man no na omo nim ne omo ka o they don't consider you to be Ghanaian no omo no Ghana na ye omo dia na e wo sen ka brofo no de hye omo nsa e na brofo na amfa nhye omo nsa inti ene na bibia mu no abedi omo nsa no because Akuffo papa na obey president na oni to me bia it's like yenya power no yentena obia honto no because that time no na ye practice parliament inti party e be win parliament no ono nipa eni be yin as a prime minister enu nti na ma parties ne ka bo mu a Kofi Abrifa e be ye e win parliament ene ma ne be ye Ebeye prime minister at the time. And no the president they compensate Akuffo ne papa. That time no more said the need to me na a chrono was being run by Buzia. Inti when Timmy yes citizens in the two abame Akuffo papa. But Ghana this time no citizens na two abadia me Akuffo. Inti ya the 2 million no e dia say Akuffo nsem. That time not 2 minutes say Buzi ansem. What you say? Na say Buzi ansem. Enti o papa na adwea na opese odidi o man so no ana mo play out. Na ade na afi de wusu. Binia wo be suare esu, wo be suaesu, e be mia ho. Nti Akuffo Jaisu no stop behaving like a baby. To say the akra bi a ya je ne ball ba o mi ayesef as ti ane mame no na Akuffo nso abegyina na osu an ena misinformation and disinformation ena mahama anza omo right say they can say misinformation and disinformation omo fie na wo Akuffo fie na misinformation and disinformation ete many amo hwe no Facebook no mon try na mo friends say mo engage mo try and like and share we new so don't forget to follow the page on Facebook or the pages on Facebook and then you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and go to 101 mo yes na eboa e ma feed no pie so that time be a paper life no you will not be left out and many remember mo pay attention to Akuffo about that na adwenye omo fi so omo nim nyansa se wiase nipa nyina in the time bia no omo pese omo pe bibi na topical issue na aba no yenye fast nyemfa bibi nkotum na Agyapadie book no ye nyai kan ne enyai ka china mahama ba implementation na mo yin nyina na be make sure say you see this time no me say I don't expect Jomahama say omra na omame build bibi extraordinary o Akuffo say yes say or see wonya tumi into the 2 minutes change nyoma okay se mahama ba ana obi a na adwemu dosen Akuffo ba na wo se de Akuffo ye ni nyina no or revert no a na yabusa Akuffo say da bay e na wo yemu ba na wo na bi beba asan be di san kwasasem no wonya tumi hwe mahama presidency na kopie ni fi no. Let me state it here. A bit made the bear 100 years on. Na obia kweni o free ball ya wabe Ghana president. Munimon. Look at how many years na taking one so be free and grofo and Kwame Nkrumah krumo aba be rise through baby a ni di ahite baby a there be nature on or no pe and no selected. At every material moment be ano de wo say or di bibi mano it could be say ye Jimmy na nature nyansa te say Akuffo de no ye Jimmy because Akuffo no say nye nature na punish Ghana for a say ya so odin mama mo adepa mo se mo mpe a ene ya trash mo Bible ni mo no 2 Thessalonians or say yesuma nokure honhom no ba mo so na obeka no kra asem kyerem na mo anye ani a afi onyankopon ototobo nsu obesoma atro honhom a emu odin ama abamoso na eno de omo kasa ombegi adi eno nti na oti Roman asori dem ho no mo a Roman in bishop no ne we for no e preach a wo so omo ye bote o ka no kra kye oba wo so ye bote but obi di mu ba na ode oja ano o hye or ka atro sematro but the will see presenting no fan say no kre na odi obi ni mo achi na odi mushroom pastors na achi sana eyeye ye maye mahama obi gina ye nimu a oka no kre kire ye obi antumi nka nkyere ye say mahama etwa antro bi kire ye abra na ye president oboa da asem bia oka e bia ye no kre so oka kire say Ghana for nche na erefi ade ye no kre because senye saa anka eye den ye oye nneoma piwi maye na erefi no enye saa anka eye den na Akuffo addo de fa kwan we si suma ye ho kire ya ene no aba be ka kire say ade na wantumi anye no ode ba onua eba ori na fi ade ntemuntia entimini anom mema munya yi don't fall for almost stupid things no gabio chida koni ne nkofo no omo fi so omo nim nyansa sen ho enti ye be control the nkofo discuss hwe wo betimi control me de me discuss na ma betena ha na nka ma betena ha we kwa me nkroma asem a Ghana for so omo te no mate awi ene ye be ka Mustafa Hamid ono kra ne video no we hia rade Mustafa Hamid ana osu no ono video no kra we hia oh rade good oh ade de oh pe a wanya Agyapadie na na yekoso agyapadie na no na yeguso a yekoso enye bibia na yeguso agyapadie na no a nti waba hase anya abokire ye bibie nnwuma ni so de akire se ye afi na agro na sha ase ye abokire pa na imi bie nnwuma ni mfa nkire wo agro na afi na ebe sha ase ye yetia yesi ye betra ma nkwasiafo be control man no bio hwe enye adwuma enye adwuma da aba enye adwuma anse mi postu video no kra yemfa na Mustafa mi me say ye de na na de asem ye ka se de beto ho a saa kwa no wo be hu nneoma a oyeye owe Ya bo tren chuku one time chuku mediaba. Why? Munya awunya akuma. Unti abranti we asem. Unti.
Nkrumah was right. Me differ. Ibrahim JJ nsusu ye right pass or catch say NPP phone UP phone NLM phone almost sesa almost suban da. Almost suban ye ba kuno mudi nesesa and they from NPP. Noxious People's Party. Unti noxious as such as a poisonous. She atura Mustafa Hamid differ Ibrahim Mahama. Enemy Niajo Mahama because ye person anado be president 2016.
On Friday, the 28th of October 2016, our Northern Regional Chairman, Mr. Daniel Bugri Nabu, was invited to meet President John Dramani Mahama. The meeting was set up by his brother Ibrahim Mahama and a friend of his called Muhammad Awal. The meeting took place in the house of Ibrahim Mahama, close to Gold House at Airport Residential Area after 9 p.m. that Friday. In the meeting was Bugri Nabu, the president, who sat in a chair to Bugri Nabu's left, his brother Ibrahim Mahama, who sat in a chair to Bugri Nabu's right, and Awal, who sat further away from the president in another chair. Ladies and gentlemen, they then went on to tell Daniel Bugri Nabu that he was supposed to resign from the NPP, damage Akuffo as an anti-Northern person, a rabid hater of Northerners, and in turn, they were going to give him one, a brand new V6 Mitsubishi vehicle, a brand new V8 Land Cruiser, 3.3 million Ghana cedis. Bugri Nabu is owed by government to the tune of 247,000 Ghana cedis from road contracts that he has done, which government has not been paying for several years. They promised to pay that money instantly. And then on the spot, they brought him 500,000 Ghana cedis cash. Wow. In 50 Ghana cedis notes. Ibrahim Mahama dropped it right in front of him. Now, it's sad. It's terribly sad. This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirtied, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi, inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall rescue our country. And then they
when him that time na oh yes san 2016 the secret no oh Agyapadie book no usha page 25 1 2 3 4 5 6 the heading no yeah the national situation as regards the media landscape. Under that, we have about 3 paragraphs. So you get to the 3rd paragraph no. Akwa we Mustafa Hamin we see ya be born the video no. Onim di nti awako shenchen no. Tie. I mean reading rana na unya the unya so when you lie no me read aba. The media has remained a veritable weapon in shaping public opinion and agenda setting strategy. We therefore have to wage an even more valiant war in pursuit of our grand scheme to capture and dominate the media landscape if our overriding ambition is to be realized. In this regard, we have to adopt a multi-pronged approach while making sure that the critical mass of the nation will not connect the rapid media capture with us. Phase 1, we envisage that the role of Kojo Nkrumah would continue to be crucial in our quest to dominate the Ghanaian media landscape. He was super when planted around some big weights of the erstwhile Mills Mahama government. While at Joy FM, his secret recordings from the then ruling government illuminated our discussions and greatly influenced our strategy, which culminated in the landslide victory of 2016. Now, let's delve deep into the issues of Mustafa Hamid. But I'll come back to a critical point that was made there when Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah was a worker at multimedia during the Mahama or Mills Mahama period. No, secret recording be. I'll get back to that later. So let's go on. The third paragraph. No wonder that Gabi made every effort for the young man to be promoted to the office of a substantive information minister. This is more so when we cannot vouch for the credibility and loyalty of Dr. Mustafa Hamid at crucial times. He, Mustafa, was the longest serving spokesperson of Nana, but we were shocked when Nana caught him stealing campaign cash in such critical opposition era, where we were suffocating from inadequate resources to prosecute the campaign. Akwana Osi Mahama ni Ibrahim Mahama omi corrupt. Weyo omu nyamba power no sa ofri no ma memfa ne photo nto so.
To Bugri Nabu. And then he took the money.
Akwa we ho asem na making. Mustafa Hamid we kromfo bia na nse enyeme na meka. It is here. I said dagrafa, what is written is written. Inti Agyapadie no. Enu nie. This is it. Yatro. Mesaka bio. No wonder that Gabi made every effort for the young man to be promoted to the office of a substantive information minister. This is more so when we cannot vouch for the credibility and loyalty of Dr. Mustafa Hamid at crucial times. He, Mustafa, was the longest serving spokesperson of Nanado, but we were shocked when Nana caught him stealing campaign cash in such critical opposition era where we were suffocating from inadequate resources to prosecute the campaign. Mustafa Hamid no where kromfo campaign sika no ne boss na Akuffo area party campaign sika oni kenuforiate efa party campaign sika no omo kofa thief man na Akuffo ko ria sika no muru afi sa issue no party sika omo file oni kenuforiate fa sa sika muru afi ewo ho the sika ni bi na ye de koye campaign na Mustafa Hamid ala wallahi Ramonia or ye kromfo stay me hu bida. It won't atras more better now one worker. Say Mahama sat at this position and this person sat in that position and atronier. I yes say the Mahama kusie ye munti nyom no. I yes say the Mahama.
So the kosia Udiaye ko sheno Udiaye dina cheno Anona oninia Sa eni doswa Adiye ko sie Se anu edoswa sie udia ye ko sheno udia ye di sheno ono na oninia.
Yes, sometimes na anoni dɔɔso wɔ so. Sometimes a nibrani ba so acha minia go into hibernation. In business, rasana business, we a business a yina se nyoma bro so ne year. Just hibernate yourself. And in the process of hibernating yourself, you are preparing. You are sharpening up your axis. And when the time becomes ripe again, you cut without mercy. You achieve with no mercy. You accelerate with no mercy. And no one can stop your acceleration. No one can stop your progress. Edrum rebia minia nasa abrabono e mafia wa fa uhusi kakra. Sit back. Do some introspection. It is good because one philosopher once upon a time said, an unexamined life is not worth living. And that is why a lot of people now have so much confidence in Mahama to the extent that they can't even wait for that day, December 7 to come. They cannot wait. They cannot wait. The date has become too long for them. Because Mahama didn't who see you know. I'm not here kasiya won so. Mustafa Hami beti tantro so. Ye be yi so wakoto dan wa ye ne wo se okosie. Na okosie ye no. Enwoma nani ada ho. Enne na tamfo wo mo be di ne ho akonkonsa be di ne ho atro Captain Smart no mo ne ekeka ho no. Enne they are running to John Mahama. Why? Sometimes a dream may be a found who see. It is not always the case in certain be was say who showed your drew baby a found who see so that all the Mustafa Hamins in your life they will be put to shame. Cron 4 obe bobi cron 4. Cron 4 obe bo or 3 ni cron 4. Oh, wemo and ya cron 4. Uwia wa dia no edi kan apai wo kronfo ni abo circle ni abo kibitia ni ekun. These are the ones. They stupidly allow people to lynch you, people to like beat you with no reason, with no solid grounds. Eju maybe aminia. Ejuma mu no awo na amanfo ne time wo no. Aya fa won sembisi. Odu hu sie kakra be se obedi watamfo no so nkonim. And then Mahama, he is walking across the length and breadth of the country. And do you know how he walks? He walks with a chest. With his chest high, showing to everyone. And then he majestically walked through the crowd. Ofa nipa nimu na wadenden na se oba na afi na chidifo ne namo a na omo ayi kuntan because na chidifo ne nim se omo ne obi a oka nokre se osi obeyi we a obey na dachi omo anim ankogu ase enti se omo ne namo a omo mudi Mahama echi woni kampi aji nyina no na omo ayi kuntan sa ye ne namo ane ayi kuntan. Me say he is the quintessential. He is the archetypal of the politics now. You know, he's a state politician. No bagawaya. What are you talking about? Mustafa Hamid no. Now after back to Kojo Pon Kroma de no so. Sa Kojo Pon Kroma ti Joy FM o nyina no. Oye secret recordings. Sa na oye no ho se oye neutral wote ho nyina no. Oko we camper. No mo ye secret recordings. And they were trying to trap Mahama and Akuffo no, so mo ye mistake na mo ano kopa. No ano no. So you know where the recordings, the secret recordings of Victoria Hammer Efriba. So what I say, when they see say you be a you lose stock kakra bia na omo plant omo nkofo omo koje pisi an omo ditua amanfo kase record obi ne fabreye. They tried so many times and ye. Now let me debunk certain previous unsubstantiated and unwarranted rebuttal coming from some unscrupulous people are ompeso omo say ade we say enye Akuffo ado na Troy na ehwan na Troy ade ya okokan page 33 omo say Professor Kwaku Azar etro article bi 2020 March and a NDC for copy ye and normally buy. You see, when people are making some claims, they make the claim as if they have no heads. So let me say, because of say Professor Kwaku Azar article, a woho eshe we ni munu chese enye Akuffo do na Troy. Mibusamo. Then Akuffo inaugural speech no ma ye no a na ya kati John F. Kennedy, Bush, and Clinton statement omo kati ye ede fa Akuffo speech nintin e kire se sa speech na Akuffo kan no nya ono ne kan ye ha gofo agimi owo. Kwaku Azar was making some statement bi inti omo review omo Kwaku Azar or a legal luminary onim emra wosuam ran wa kwadre womo inti na o make point bi about articles 78 and article 108 na sa article no mu nsam no Kwaku Azar tro ye no Akuffo mu hu se se Kwaku Azar akra etimia make point bi e wo judiciary ne ho dia let's base on that na yemfa make the pese de ye in the end no enkoye say ye ne de buy already no a legal luminary I'm making comment on that. So if we change it, we persuade Parliament to change it, it will not be like a Parliament. You see, and before we are there, they want to stand afar off so that the people will not be able to identify, say, Omuna etra dieno. Inti, so what Jimmy no wa dreams are. And no ne betra so na say we kura Kofi Kwaku Azar article no omo tutu mu baby be favor omo e support omo sinister omo diabolic plans no and no omo kofa baaye enti me hu se NPP for no a se enya mo ena mo yi wi a ena de o plagiarize Kwaku Azar no ono nko na ni baabi o copy ni source ni free ye enu nti no wo ye se wo ka se ono na Troy na no wa said that they work fast because ono no ni baby okofa asa idea ne baaye into ono no bitumi akyerɛw sa ha na me kofa baaye na the link na ba be so na the akwa akose baby binia we some of us on ya dwino a sophisticated fucking ya dwino abodam esi baby abeka chem se me hwehwe no me ni wudi nkomo na me hwɛ baby tale Akuffo Addo menya wadwen se wonim nyansa se me amedia wanyini toto keke wonu nkofo no wanyini toto keke ba mfaso bia ni mu nyini ni mo na me na me ye president se me na me ye president me se ma ka mo man sika se me de kwa koto bibi wa abonten me ko je Japan fo sika me ko je UK fo sika na se me pese me wia bi na me se me wia se me de koto Panama ye mfa sika ne koto Panama na ye diska na ye Panama fo hu adwuma na Panama fo wia sika na mo de abeto Ghana enam se mo nye mafias ntino they cannot even steal in their own country and use the money in the country na omo wia sika no abrof no omo politicians no omo go kro no omo ti omo kro mo ha na ebo ba omo agene so ntino de o ye ho no entina omo payinfo no emre bia no omo pese systems near right because the moment our systems no ebe 40 no ho na nkofo ni beba omo incompetencies ni so ba se me ko hospital ni ye hwe me ba ko school onyakonya so tena ebe de ma adwan ba so se wo bokro no mu nim kro no ne bo so ma nipa didi me a ohwehwe wo nsem nipa start se ohwehwe nsem abre komode no monya African leaders on monya the meekest, the simplest, the cheapest of all citizens, but to mean develop. I'm telling you, yeah, the Akuffo Addo at two senior high school in United Kingdom. Say on ho na oni omuni agro 30 minutes on Akuffo Addo bibufu obebo akra biaso am ya tena. I'm telling you. So what tribune one could na abrofo anim high school for could anim na what say omo ade a who need that highest level of patience and understanding and tolerance for all degrees of people, all manner of race and what have you are massa. To me say Africa student teacher ni a class now teacher ni can say keep quiet can no atom yo right yes right yes right yes Mustafa Amin kodo opon kroma krono omo record amanfo politics na omo ye no yengu nipa nimu ase na ye mfa nkosoro dade omo say enye Kwame Nkrumah no otumfo no oba ekromo no enyoma na obehu ye ne bi ni we no obehu no British Museum hono na oba ye no amehu ni na biade bia ho Kwame Nkrumah no obehu no say obo British Museum o papa JB dankwa na o tro o chichire Ghana no o meda British Museum ni enwe no afei no Kwame Nkrumah books kura no respected across the globe. Kwame Nkrumah ni books keke ya man self ya man glass my dem preserve Kwame Nkrumah books. Africa must unite towards colonial freedom. This is the man. Mo pese mo denigrate no. Enye hankwa okọ Pennsylvania. Oho. Ko Zanzibar. Oho. Ko Addis Ababa owo ho, ko Bamako owo ho, ko Ouagadougou owo ho, ko South Africa, Zimbabwe owo ho, ko Australia owo ho, ko Germany owo ho, everywhere ewo wiase won museum bi e wo honom no se wo ko ba bi a Africa for ho nyoma wo a there's no way say unhu Kwame Nkrumah wo ho boa oso na okron na ye kese mabusua no ebetimi asu omo betimi ase enkosi aga after yemra airbus page 33 na I think say what kind judicial way now it started from 31 31 I'll go 32 what is 32 in probably I'll go 32 no I'll go 33 in the NPP for near more juma or mutihona or mufiche baby a war Agyapadie book ni mu a oh my god oh nipa Jimmy ana I oh yes we was in the answer minia ye de Agyapadie ne ka ho asem mu obia nkoka me mu obia nkoka Kwame Nkrumah asem omo se omo ye kese sen Kwame Nkrumah omo mfa enye Kwame Nkrumah na chechire Ghana omo mfa omo apekwan bia so 2 Ghana cedis no every ye yinimu e na omo de coin a replace so omo ka say omo uzi note na free wa ye be hu omo intentions enti ye nyi 2 cedis note ni free ho na emomo no oko market na oko hu 2 cedis coin no Kwame Nkrumah tinye dey enna so just read the mind of the people. Pia gabi ochida kuna pantai I said the boy to furiata eni brenti osroso obewu akoto ahrawa e no de ase ho na fo no ehu a sen ne kon boninti me say mumu mo be koso atototo a mo be to nipa nsa na mo tumu de na mo de besi ho mo be ye alteration body alteration a ekosi aga apetam pay chicken che mo so sen Kwame Nkrumah obi animo masa obi animo so am Kwame Nkrumah no enye ayingu an kan yo na po JB dan kwa nyina kan bi I said that man Kwame Nkrumah time Ghana for pay article bi a is it HK book HK champion etrofa JB Dankwa ni write-ups bi or proud to independence na or chokoma British government no say Kwame Nkrumah so pay independence now or they'll go rabble rousing on the streets and causing mayhem and what have you or starting I said that man Kwame Nkrumah mo Kwame Nkrumah no that man Kwame Nkrumah has started his tricks again. His tricks didn't say. The tricks and then they say. Ale, Empire Airbus in the Messamet was to be page 33. Airbus. Yeah, come out Matthias here. Says our Airbus fees no. Entina Mahama to me fit now I know I catch it. I catch it Martin Amidu said you're in a silly. Martin Amidu a silly stuff. And now oh yeah. T page 33. Some nneɛma wei na ɔmo ka no page 33 ni nyinaa no. Na ɔmo pekwan a ɔmo bɛfa so engineer Ghana judiciary no. Ɛnyɛ no na ɔmo gu so ɔmo yɛ no. Nti yɛn kan page 33 paragraph 4. In respect of Article 78, through a convention developed between the executive and legislature, a cap on number of ministers can be reached. Ideally, it can double the number required of a cabinet, excluding regional ministers. A similar convention can be adopted to provide for a ceiling on the number of Supreme Court judges to be appointed. One who said this particular thing recently, I say, yen fa cap, yen capo on yen silly the number of judges are ye be to me appointed woman to the Supreme Court no. Na omo idea na omo kanye ewo the judiciary and governance in Ghana no. Omo person omo kire say Akuffo enyer ne hom appointing nkofo p emfa nkogu Ghana court system no mu and Supreme Court ne appeal court ne high court so that in the next 10 years no a very difficult ama any president be say or be appointed because already appointed be bring to bana so be appointed PR. It will not make any sense. So that say be appointed be what just say naturally no omo arechi omo retirement. And when omo throw on the whole of page 31, 32, 33. Because omo nya sa no a omo betumi ede I am like and send me omo person omo de court na omo harass amanfo no mo use judicial system no omo de harass amanfo. Enti mu amo say Akuffo na Ghana constitution ni 2 million nyina ma no Ghana constitution ni 2 million nyina ma no a adenti na all per se or no appointing for parliament your friends Supreme Court honum because onim say Supreme Court honum no so onya sabi ajimi folk go honum a omo be boa no ama na achieve but ono ankasa de oni tumi no a edidi sansa mo no jise wenya Supreme Court in this parliament on timi control parliament na enam so obe appoint obi amana ko Supreme Court no se parliament bi kra na obi the court for interpretation because Supreme Court na church Ghana mranim no Supreme Court church mranim to onon favor we o church mu to onon favor we enya no state wa ha say ye accept say yemfa birth certificate and to me determine say obi a Ghana ni anaso onye Ghana ni no e boa wo na it deprive NDC for no from registering because no man you almost serve who said say almost allow na a lot of people from the NDC's camp no obey and it brings convenience and everyone wants to enjoy convenience into no and then may struggle and sign you all register and that is why tactically is in say obey no obi akwa register no omo who say the people who understand no so omo who say NDC for no omo ideologies no across board enye nkofoko bi nkwa na accept na Ghana be piano amanfo accept omo ideas no but so washa NPP for no mostly like in Kromo because omo feel say omo no omo ko school no omo nim nyansa sa na ye omo adwen in this omo na nkwa register plan na is okay but in classic for no omo mo se ko nketu anim no a omo te NDC for policy na no so person ko register na oto apama NDC na se de ennioma bi sisi akwan mu a na ba mebu onya na afu ni nto na akwa akoye registration no omo sitting na so omo achieve inti eye Idea, you don't need a soothsayer. You don't need to go through rocket science before the 2020 elections will not be easy for us with current happenings. We need to stop. Why are we so quiet on the Airbus scandal? Yes, we know we haven't found enough to indict Mahama, but a lot of Ghanaians were buying into our approach. Why have we stopped? It is time to go back to the drawing board. We must make sure we use the court system to help us damage the NDC beyond repair. Let us start prosecuting people. That is why we put our people there. Otherwise, we have a problem. Intimukaya. Time on Mahamas, yes, sir. Even 2024, no, oko say, Obabe contested Bunukra. A one year say, Akuffo a friend say, can grant you one say, or the Mahama court say, ultimate contested you. But because they don't have enough grounds be to stand on, you know, and yet Juma. Almost the court system on a bay. The court system on a bidin sim. Inti senka ufi se Akuffo we pass Mahama di boniwo air bus di one. Anka Mahama and so on namwa. Okay, can they yen it no? And Nuntina Mahama so catch you almost say, me, ya to Abama, no, me to Kruma ya, me call baby ya. Samosi ma ye boni bia, me me, umbe famenko, me baby ya. Also be to me now with na koto. Ma o lie talai. Me say, me wonderful viewers are more me, and I know, say adda Akuffo do be free akonya so no. Me ba betra na me catch him say obia mo sika kakra na yemfa Akuffo ado nko court for causing financial loss to the state. Akuffo ado any kwaku amoakwata kwasi amoakwata osi wan they have to answer. Amoakwata be answer why ya ono di tumi etu Ghana mragu enchen na oka say we bubu to boots sa na period na obubu to boots ni na no wa Ghana ka and he has to pay and causing financial loss to the state no enya asem ketwa. Akuffo ado nso ebeba be ka kire yen say o ka kire say cathedral no enye Ghana sika na odisi edru achi no wafa Ghana asase enam say nkwasia judges wo honum no they didn't understand say and they still cannot understand say asase no a state resource ye de ye ade a eye ma state no ye mfa nya ade say president no ono no wish enye to the favor of the state na ye to the favor of a particular group of people. What the Ghana Commercial Bank ya ma say una ye the CEO of Ghana Commercial Bank yisika e de akoyi bibia wa amfa anya ama Ghana Commercial Bank o say a friend say club a wo join club a wo join you uko meet unko for gym omu ye program ntino watam Ghana Commercial Bank for bus and one say yisika dia to petrol e dia bumu dia ma wo namfo no mu a woni mu kohia wo gym say omo mfa nkonko ji omani na saase mu ye ka no hen wo ye president wo se wo ye Kristo ni ntino wo ziga na saase dia ma o dia yes ye mfensi asori dan na constitution no Ghana constitution no ehimfa na kire say yesi asori dan Ghana constitution ni eye ka kwan no onye ma Hausafo onye ma Asantefo onye ma Nkremofo onye ma Kristofo onye ma Budafo onye ma obi biara school no osima obi biara hospital esima obi bia enti eye dan ne yefa asase a eye oman dia na de ma a particular group of people na yesafa aban sika esade piso de ma wo minuanom nyansa wom asembisa Akuffo will have to answer any question asem wo sorry ya no matro say e ba scandal say inim say bibia ni honom a yebetumi dia indict Mahama but ama ye shaase no e kan no amanfo na gye adi oh yes ye kan say Mahama abokro no amanfo agye adi ntino adenti ne ye gyae no what would you go for the politics many anu men this for mo kasama mo party no hwe NPP for be cause our route we cry mama mo mfa so bi continue to preach your good news to the people of Ghana and it will continue to like it will become like your hallmark. It will be your hallmark that you only propagate your policies, not frivolous stuff. Se muka se omu chantro to yeso inti musu be kwa ku chantro na to muso a ubedi preku achi na wontuma pa bi yese wo no wo di akwa akoto atechim ma Ghana fo ni hu preku na Ghana fo no omu hu Ghana fo ni hu preku na omu hu sunsunya edam preku ni nkrama ye dey emu na se wo ye krama na so be dani preku a it's up to you me mamu fi wo mo say wo be kika bibia and Ghana for no e would believe mu say mo catch wo mo say mo be ye mo be ma enkura no anya enkukọ na se Ghana for so wo mo ntiase na wo mo be di mo feel say enkukọ nkitenkite mo nka na omanya won solve aduane problem nwie ye no so be tire wo kwan a wo de be solve aduane problem na wo se enu hu hia Mahama or start here from the basics untimi ma akoda ya wo ne no kase ma ne nwe e wo so de no forma no na wa ma ne koko na wa posa mo bayere e to na ade ama no e ko nanim na de fish em e frafra mu na afi otimi di ya afi beduru bebi no akoda na hwehwe nkwan ne mo yi ne kase but NPP for the omutie nie akoda ne hia protein na o ma ne nantwinam enso akoda no ye wo protein no onuru ba bi o wo so we nantwinam no ba o de nantwinam no be hyew wonum afi wo wiwi a ye ma o nantwinam o enso na o development no I stunted no abadatoa because your system cannot process digitalization na mo ye no Mahama started the digitalization no from the basics na all graduate mo ba ya mo beto aso no mo akoso ne mfinfin akoso afisro ene mfinfin da ho ene ne no yenim the digitalization no e di nipa ye e okromo ena implementation no why you confused tablet no way number ni 0240258269 opeso che wa adwia obetimi afre no ache wa adwia Misremo ene de me time ni so until ba 1 minute me katwa me mane nyo nwa misremo Ghana ya so den aya mo ba ene nkoto hu tese na mo fi se me yare anka me ba betena me nuanom me se oba akwa asem ne so ene nkoto hu tese obi wo ho a obusa se o hu tese no a na wasan so afi be wie no na afi no be kọ na asem so oh yes sir oh waste time Oh, waste time. Miss Remo. Hello.
Hello.
Kowasem Sominia.
Professor, yada sene won church and so. Many of them Ghana for them Miss Remo Munche Mekakra. Sure. The Bejina na ye bom wechi bia mo hwe pempi aya ye kasa no. Dia ye kan say ekuo no enyo se be yatena ho na yatena abonten o ye hu amambu na ye hu amambu o. E ma mamu ya sremo se be eka ye ko aya ye fu a enka dia akofu pe echi kuro ni di dollar no kono kwa enka ye ma ye o. Ayama ye sabi iska meji daku sabi daku mi ko tuma sika meje no me de ko Ghana me ye do $20,000 it think sorry me ye do 20,000 cedis it think yama mi o na so se de be ye nyina ho beto ye mamu mfa mo ni ye hwa han en hwa nkofo mo mu se bi bia nko o mo be kasa jan yama me mo ambo bra o una mo bu mo wi ade no ko mo hu ena no gu so kwato aba na mo mo nyo bia bi se we mu betimi aboa yo opani maka de ose meka kire mo ya nse o mu bi o medase.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, okay, my uncle.
Good morning, but
Kowasem so me ho ye.
Because on takwade.
Miso volume na wo wachi no on se wuti o ho ansa. Dum dia wuti no na kasa wo wenimo.
Okay. What in there Yakupon adma. I feel the love Akuffo Akuffo oboko. Let's say I feel.
Hello.
Good evening.
Ya Joseph Minion.
Good to. Assemble in an India Wakano, Massa, and then we need to Samira Baba Miana Yasaba, Budru Bakudum. And I am a deputy, Samira Budru Bakudum, I am for not that say, Mfim Wapini, or Mamma Muni Papa in Nibian who has Bakudu, say Bakwa Sana making only a salmon day. Good to. Just say, Uko Nipa, police for now, he did Samila Chiba and Grano, Modo does the same, Bakwa Maya Bushia Samila. Na our whom I'm minute ago. Yamti musi bibi hano one approaches no afraid of him watching omunyina ni magwase e wo bekwa ene dai na ngoto say nyame siu forma oye dan a wote form.
That's it.
Nyame ka.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Yes, mini am on call.
Mr. Koto, very good evening.
Gajoso kasa.
Pacho enda asonasi obehwe ha mo a asonasi nimpa mo pie wa asonasi. MPP fu no obi afaleye. MPP fu no obi afaleye. Na ye ka kire asonasi chief imam on ndinu kurama Islam odi ye politics no ndinu kurama Islam nyesa na yesun Islam ndinu kurama Islam na nipa akomishoni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ndinu kuraba akofe osimen kantro wo Islam odi bawo minya sisia no kofu di bawo miachi no mudi Islam mudi ya politics.
That's it.
That's it.
Hello. Hello.
Good evening, after that.
No, ya Joseph kasa.
Abu is again. Hey,
Sa akwa na wo no video no osino. Sa criminal. When you say this another so toes and then evil tama. I hope there I want to say mama tried about misconduct even one city. I'm telling you. Sa criminal no. Oh yeah, press conference now. Oh yeah, said Mahama Buguru Nabu says no. Mr. Fahmi, you should know even one penny. You know what happened. You mean what happened? Now I'm hoping Ghanaians, the only thing they ever bought my Ghana Yas over there, and I'm Debbie America on the 7th December is a very crucial. So what would you TV when you were on the 7th, on the 8th? You will do it on today with the declaration of a majority, almost a more than 1 to 10 of parliamentarians in the Muhammad saying before everybody can go and sleep. Not that I'm appealing because you will see what's the Ghanaian in Bibiako. You're trouble and a piece, you know, cutting a baby, or you know, the work for the yellow. It's that thing will not happen. 2020 mostly with Yemensa. So national for several tasks, national regional collection center, or back on this paper. Yeah, one over regional collection center because the one what transfer result what call NPP headquarters.
Yeah, that's it.
It's about to task every Ghanaian. And then Ebers the Kenya lawyer play a man, what to task and imagine on a milliata or shama.
Yeah, that's it. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Koto.
Yeah, my uncle, Minia.
Minia chief in New Jersey. Ghana for them. I say, man, person make a show when I say. The move here beer was a mother to Abba. No crabia was here the mammono, yet the Amamovi. Ejumano, Yayevi. It is up to you guys. When yan to Quasem. So, what's still out the MPP in the China, because I got no what now with me more. Fine. In Yasika, now the everything that come around move here, the more movie are. Say, oh, yeah, madam fool, oh, yeah, my classmate, oh, yeah, my bush, and near me, so on Quasiaba, to now one better, because about what who should so and no one.
That's a primary achieve.
Yeah.
Minia now walk as one say, you know, one, you know, Imam not walk on no. Okay, religion and Christian chieftaincy now. Omadi can stick to a hasi, Ashanti Ridna, and Imam no dear, or no, Omo camp that, you know, Omo influence my ye womanty. That is it. Minia, Yamfa about 2 course bina, Yamfa Jumedi and Mary, into what person friend, Yamfa 2 course, and Timmy fa call BPO, Yamfa 2 course. Aye, if for 2 course bina. I don't quite visit. We are showing you Ukraine. Mustafa, I mean, Chrome 4.
And left. It was a Friday, 28th of October 2016. So the very next day was a Saturday, and Bugri Nabu found the one prudential bank that he knew would be open at that time. That's the Abosokain branch of Prudential Bank. And then he went and deposited the money in his account. His account number is 00909855900013. Account name Daniel Bugri Nabu. then went on to tell the meeting was set up by his brother Ibrahim Mahama and a friend of his called Muhammad Awal. The meeting took place in the house of Ibrahim Mahama, close to Gold House at Airport Residential Area after 9 p.m. that Friday. In the meeting was Bugri Nabu, the president, who sat in a chair to Bugri Nabu's left, his brother Ibrahim Mahama, who sat in a chair to Bugri Nabu's right, and Awal, who sat further away from the president in another chair. Ladies and gentlemen, they then went on to tell Daniel Bugri Nabu that he was supposed to resign from the NPP, damage Akuffo as an anti-Northern person, a rabid hater of Northerners, and in turn they were going to give him a brand new V6 Mitsubishi vehicle, a brand new V8 Land Cruiser, 3.3 million Ghana cedis. Bugri Nabu is owed by government to the tune of 247,000 Ghana cedis from road contracts that he has done, which government has not been paying for several years. They promised to pay that money instantly. And then on the spot, they brought him 500,000 Ghana cedis cash. Wow. In 50 Ghana cedis notes. Ibrahim Mahama dropped it right in front of him. Now, it's sad. It's terribly sad. This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirtied, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi, inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall rescue our country. And then they gave the money to Bugri Nabu. And then he took the money and left. It was a Friday, 28th of October 2016.
Koshini. That time ya chino. Abokro no am ya chinintino ope bibia redeem no. Wait. Anyame nam tro you omo na tro ye wa. Wa Mustafa Hami. E hon se bebre ye wa kromfo. Ewi. Odo obeka mahama asem. Ewi fiafito. Umre na aso no. Fiafito. Ribalao. Ako wiesika. Mensan kan bi we bia na wante. Mensan kan. Me wadade pa. System no freeze. Ebi mo ho a omo ba, omo free wie na. I don't know no my jai way until one say na a freeze system no. Tell what's me reset device na mo freeze so no. E say ready actually mo montie Mustafa Hami. Na yan fan bibi amra wie. Mustafa Hami kromfo ewi balao. Page 25. Page 25, Mustafa Hami, Chrome 4. Yemfa, okay, Obiabasu. Hello.
Enkoto mi tiwa yimre.
Yajoso.
Enkoto, mesre pa Ghana for omi MBA yani December 7th all bay. Na yina yentu yan cast ye vote fama for yen President Mahama non to meji en free Ghana nkwasoma Akuffo ne na busuafo edi akom ewo Ghana ha. Enkoto dia mesre yenu anum fantifo especially commander sugar factory no
You don't find the 4 million. I am sorry. Woman, I am Mammy and Prema. President Akuffo and Andiketi Hamon and Ton Commander Sugar Factory. No, say one to me, your own here. How do one fight war? President Mahama Ba, obey your BBA for their mind. In 2 million, I am Rabon 10 May demonstration in Tia, Akuffo and Anne Keti Hamon. Actually, I want for the Commander Sugar Fight Professor Water on. Yes, only make demonstration in Tia one. No one jai. Sa Adreno, na Yan Bahama, Aoba. December, January 7th, I don't see any, now to Commander Sugar Factory and Farmer. Now, Mabuna, your Fantano, will be any money then on ye. Yan Damadia. Akuffo.
Hello. Senior.
I just want to say something briefly before you go. You read over Mustafa Hamit's document again.
Can you wait for me to read it?
Okay. You go ahead.
Thank you.
All right.
Mustafa Hamid. No wonder that Gabi made every effort for the young man, that is the young man in case of Kojo Ponkroma, to be promoted to the office of Substantive Information Minister. This is more so when we cannot vouch for the credibility and loyalty of Dr. Mustafa Hamid at crucial times. He, Mustafa, was the longest serving spokesperson of Nana. But we were shocked when Nana caught him stealing campaign cash in such critical opposition era where we were suffocating from inadequate resources in prosecuting, inadequate resources to prosecute the campaign. Kromfo.
I tell you, opposition crown or heavy. No, government, so upper government, so heavy. Okay, let me get on to what I want to say. I just wanted to say, let's have more or less like a 72 hours or a 48 hours after Muhammad's 48 hours. Just like Robert Talamte is saying, let's create an accountability fund. Me, I'm in Dubai. Whatever fund you set up, I will contribute. So that whatever document Loud Silence Media have in their possession with regards to all these criminals and their criminality, we find a way to gather them and we all contribute, especially Ghanaians in the diaspora. We contribute and more or less like organize stuff so we can find a way to prosecute these people. That is the part I think we across the diaspora that might not be able to vote. That should also be our form of contribution.
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, when you come,
Ajoso.
Me say, Sir Mustafa Muhammad, no. Ewi ebe boro no. Ewia no. Yakupon kwenya mboy. Yakupon betwa na ka etwa na sefo nyina ka. O che da bo tim pose me be distro book me yonko so. Ase no. Se ni wo pagya ko kita okro no sunti. Na kana fo so etie wi no enne. Ya cheche mu amu. Last rest da room mo so no kure no. Monko di no kure chi. Monto aba ma JDM NDC. No be say man na my. Simple as that. I make on.
No. Yes, mo for course ni bio because of say freezing anything na me far two more be at the source na me sell. We dey so a bia na after program no bet me afre na ye di ho komo. Ebre no enya ye bre on he na de be kan say de mo ate no yesre mo ba na mo share na mo like even mo daily conversation bia no bet me involve am omo show mo ntia ase no. Then you point out certain critical points ewo document ni no abusan say how odwen ho say so say enye Akuffo na troye but then we mu nyina course so when say Rollins factor no me nyan discuss ye be discuss Rollins factor no na ya chill nkofo kura nyam nwanwa so mo na kope bibi de wo Rollins man wo so ti ase nti no ekwan ya na kunu adu agema Rollins ni kunu ewu nyina na opese still a ye de ni eba we say ni nyina no it was a calculated attempt. You see the enmity for Mahama no minim boni kra Mahama de ye Ghana for any even po ono ani NDC ni mo no minim boni a ode ye wo. Now it begs the question and say obi catch me and inside the big catch him say Mahama na on pese a man for ebeye oman sika ne basa. Now I am tempted to believe say it is true because before ankasa on woni ne ye adwuma na opeso ofa kwan boni bi so na o mane mfa kwan boni so a empempi no adwuma mu no obi bia o insist say yenye writing no no aba be ye adwuma mu no o tamfo kese oda ho. But only abrofo ye adwuma obi try to do their bit to contribute their respective quotas. But yet o me adwuma ntemo obi ba adwuma ntemo a na omo me adwuma ntem no na omo akota we so de oyenhwehwe ni mo de bia obeba adwuma mu no osia bibini because of say wuntimi me adwuma mu ntem ma ba adwuma mu ntem ma behwe say ya prapra nkunya nso ade no me boni amaye no because of sanuma no position ba ne de mawa osia ngunani tani no wakoye adro mi wa wo ba no wa no pa wa sorry wo fufu so and it's true ya man for kwan kwaku ani do mu kwan ma mu enjimi because kwaku ani do no person okoso wa jimi te said there males wo ho no ye bobo ye dum light kwaku ani do se wa fire ECG bossa owo Kumasi or the Ashanti region. So what afia de tia ye senior president na this command ne by name of kwaku ani do na Mahama ba na stand doing so anya opportunity na on president ye adwuma no de obu of to the percent president bi obeba bia no a o ye NDC ni no wo kwaku ani do o na wo so no ye adwuma na asem wote no he na se bi okura wo ma wa wo no no bi nsin bi na nipa ye so mo abodam minia Mahama no wa antoni na wo beto ne tsa na nka me NDC a on me NDC for grassroots na empayinfo bi se NDC ni mo mpese Mahama be ebeba bedi oman so bio no anka Mahama nya do be lusu this no ko lusu kra anka ye be sade aba Mahama di 90 years kra de ne beba wa wo mpese obedi NDC net ni wagya ni wako di gumachi wan bedi akon ho obi fo bi ho Mahama unimu amonto ne ya enye se tena mo be san beto obeto ne ya enye sa etena mo beto Kamoto on 2020 na kenye ne se ene ye sandia anwe ne se ade gina wo kon to ne ne ya na ye wa dumre ene ya na wo kon die makra obi bia baba obi se opanyu mu eze nti
sa odiye kosia odi three sa odiye kosia okay it's a cemetery Yes, I am Shano. Would you din a Shano? Alona Oninia Ori Ma, come on, tell you why. Naye Yankopon a toda the Yanko see Asana way a bet. Missy Yankopon Etoda the Yanko see Asana way a bet. So the Yanko see all the tricks so the Yanko see okay it's a cemetery Udiaye ko sheno Udiaye dina cheno Anona oninia ni doswa odi yen kosie se anu edoswa odi yen kosie odi yen ko jeno odi yen di jeno anona oni